Welcome to your Integrated Math 2 class. This year we will be using this software program called 3D Game Lab to manage the class, and the thought of it is to give you my math information that you need for the year in a way that's different than typical lectures. So you're going to be at your own pace, so to speak, to go through the material on your own. There's going to be, most of your quests are solo quests, which means you're going to do them on your own. There are some group quests where you're going to have to team up with other classmates that are at the same spot that you are, and if there aren't any, you're going to have to wait maybe or see what happens when we get to that. But there's solo and group quests, and then also through the year we'll be doing activities together, and then when we do unit tests, we will take the unit test together, and I'll explain that in class if I haven't already. Okay, but this little video here is just going to kind of show you a little bit of the layout here of what we got. I set up a student account known as Panther Cub. I actually have two, 1 and 2, and you'll see them in your group. Right now in this video, I'm making this before school, so I don't have any students in here. So those are the only two that I have. So it'll look a little different when you are actually looking at your 3D game lab, just because there's going to be more students in it, and there'll be a lot more. There'll be more quests and rewards and things made, and I'll explain that too. Right now, let's just talk about your username you got. You can see that at the top. Right now, you have 0 XP points. You don't have a ranking system I haven't quite set up yet, but it'll be set up by the time you're watching this video, I'm sure. Okay, but you can see your name. Also, you can see over here the silhouette of, the picture. You can make your own picture if you want to. You just come over here to the right, and we have profile. So you want to click on profile there, and you can change some stuff. Go check that out. Go see what it is. There's some help if you want to do some tutorials, kind of get more familiar. And then logging yourself out, whether you want to do that every time or not, it's up to you. Okay. Over on the left side here, we see the name of the class. We have the Integrated Math 2 class. Okay, and we have quests. Quests are your lessons, basically. It's just called quests for like a game mode idea. We have rewards, we have the group, and we have announcements. If I want to announce anything to you guys, they'll be in here. Okay, and then in the main screen here, we have our quests for the class. We have available quests. Right now, everybody's going to start with 1 quest. You have none that are in progress, and you have none that are completed. Okay, so right now we can see our 1 quest here. All right, let's go ahead and just click on our quest. So you can either just watch this video or follow along with me if you want to. It's up to you. One thing, too, that I'm thinking as I'm making these, if you have an alternative device, like a smartphone or another tablet, laptop, whatever, you can use one. I would use that device to stream the video if you wanted to. You could also use this and then do your work on this tablet, or you can do the double screen, which means if you click on this bar up here and slide this to the right or to the left, this screen takes up half, right? So then you can also pull up, say, a YouTube. Maybe that's where videos are. I wasn't planning on talking about this, but I will, I guess, while I'm here. I wonder if I have a YouTube. I'm just going to grab one of these sites. This is our school site here, but let's just pretend it was YouTube, just for time's sake. I don't want to get these videos too long. You already have a bunch of those. So let's say this is YouTube. I'm going to take this tab and I'm going to drag it with my pen all the way to the left over here. Okay, it pulls itself out as a new tab, and then I'm going to do it again. And that'll be the split screen. So you could actually do video. If this was, say, YouTube, you could watch your video right in here and work along. Up to you, however you decide. That's what your pace, and you as a learner figure out what works for you. Okay, back to 3D Game Lab though. I'm going to click on the class. Okay, right now it says, it gives you a little explanation of what the quest is about. Quick video introducing the 3D Game Lab environment. So that's what you clicked on, that's what you're watching. Okay, so I'm going to click Start Quest. Now this is going to be a little bit different than yours, because right now the video that I'm making that you're watching right now, I have to make and put it into this quest. So it's kind of a little time thing, kind of messes with my head a little bit, but right now I'm saying coming soon in the video because I'm making the video as I'm talking. So anyways, below I just want to show how to do the quest here. It's kind of cool in these quests. We got text. I can embed videos in here, and you can watch them straight from this embedded spot here right on the quest if you want to. Okay, so let's say that this is a lesson. This happens to be a Looney Tune episode here, but let's say that we wanted to watch it. You've got the full screen option right here. So we can actually just click full screen, and now we can just watch the lesson. Okay. Good lesson, right? Sounds like something that I would do. All right, so we're done. We've watched our lesson. Okay, so I'm done here. I'm going to click on the full screen again, get out of there. Okay, so now I've watched the video. If I need to take notes, I've taken notes. Okay, and now you have at the bottom, you're always going to have what's called submission details, and this is what tells you how to complete the quest. And so I wrote on this one, to submit this quest, all you have to do is type complete in the dialog box. Okay, well, I watched the video. Most quests will have you submit something. Either you have to answer questions, or you have to submit pictures, or hand in an assignment. We still will do some paper assignments. Okay, either way, each quest will tell you in the submission details what you need to do to complete that quest. Some quests like this one doesn't need me to check your answer. It'll just, once you complete it, you just need to make sure you're liable for the information. Make sure you learn what's in the quest. Some you can just move on from. Most of your quests, though, because it is math class, I have to check. I'm going to check your work, and then you can't move on until I say that you can move on. So when you do work in this class, make sure that you take the time, do it right the first time. Some of us will learn the hard way, but it is much easier if you work hard the first time, learn, and then submit your work, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So anyways, we've gone through the quest. We see what it's about. So now I'm going to click on complete because I'm done with this thing. So when I click complete, here is my submission now. You'll see again what the submission requirements are. We have to just type complete in this box here. You'll always have this little dialog box here, and you can paste pictures in here, and I'll explain that through further quests and videos. You can embed your own video. You guys will be making videos since we have tablets. Why not? And I'll show you how to do that in later quests as well. But in this one, I'm just going to type complete. Oop, got my caps locked on. Oh well. Submit it. And we're done. The quest is done. And now that I have that first initial quest done, once you guys do complete, you always have this little dialog box that comes up. I would like you guys, if you can, if you keep track of time, when did you start this quest and when did you finish, so that we can actually get a pretty good average. So let's say that, I'm looking at the time of this video right now. I'm already at 8 minutes. So you're going to watch this video. You're going to play around. I'm going to say it's going to take you maybe 15 minutes to complete this. And if that's where you are, whatever it took you, please do that so we can get a good kind of estimate. A rating, if you want to rate this, you can be certain. I know that you have the option to be sarcastic. I would really appreciate it, though, is if you use these kind of options to be honest. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And that way I can make some things. And do some comments too. I'll take comments of those kids that think they're funny by writing something rude because they can. But I know who you are, by the way. But use as comments if you want to. And if the quest was boring, be honest with me. Tell me, Mr. Bowers, this quest was boring. We need to do this. Give me suggestions to make it better. This is the first year, and I want to make this as good as I can. Okay. So, anyways, I'm going to rate this. It's just kind of whatever. I'm going to make it a 3-star. No big deal. And then I don't have any comments. I'm good. So I'm going to click submit. So now what happens is, at the time of this video, I only have one additional quest. You guys, once you hit submit and you follow those steps, you're going to have a list. And then you can go through the quests here. When you click on a quest, it does tell you prerequisites. What do you have to do in order to get this one done, or to start this one? So this quest, the prereq for this one was this video that you're finishing. Once you submit that, you can now get some new ones that pop up. So that's how the class is going to be ran. It's your quest base and submission like that. And again, I will be asking you in those dialog boxes to write your thoughts, especially in geometry and logic. We're going to be building proof and concept through the year. You need to start by explaining what you're thinking, and we're going to be doing it through submissions like this. Okay, just a couple more things here. Over back on the left side, if you go to quests, we now see that we have one more that's available, a new one, and we have completed one. So it keeps track of where we're at here. Okay, now I'm going to go to rewards. If you click on rewards, again, this is a very beginning part. You'll have more rewards, I would imagine, by the time that you watch this video. But where I'm at in this class, this is what I have so far. I don't have any awards made. But you can see what can be rewarded in class. You can get badges, which mean that you have hit certain points. Like training over, once you go through all these videos, congrats, you have completed the training unit. You can now begin to learn mathematics. Good luck. So now that once you hit that training over badge, you can now move into reflections. And then that's how our class is going to move on. You can do achievements. So once you hit a certain point, I can give you some achievements. I can give you some things like, for example, I'm going to set some up that if you get, say, 5 quests done in 5 days, you get some extra XP. Okay, there is a leaderboard amongst all of the 4 integrated math classes that I have, and your name will be your username. So make sure that your username doesn't tell who you are if you don't want anybody to know. But you can see amongst everybody who is the furthest, who has the most experience points for those who like to be competitive. Okay, so there's rewards in here. Just click on the reward and you can see what it's all about. Okay, and then once you get it, it'll change in the icon. It also shows you what the icon is going to look like. So once you get it, this will change to that checkbox with the pencil picture. Okay, the next thing here on the left is group. If you click on group, you can see who is in our group here. And like I said, right now, this is before school. I don't have any students yet. So I have my 2 fake ones that I have and myself. Right now, Panther Cup 2, just because we submitted that, I got 25 XP, I completed one, and an active one. You can see what's going on here. You can also click only on your name or myself, but you can see what you've done so far. So these are some categories I got to clean up and get rid of, but it shows you your progress through the year, and you can see kind of a diagnostics about yourself. So, and we can compare, check to see progress through the year. Okay, and then the announcements, if I have some announcements here. But that's basically how class is going to be ran, guys. You're going to be at your own self-pace. You can work together in class if you and friends or whoever are working on the same, but you need to make sure that you are working through the class time. Because we are using tablets almost 100%, there won't be any homework because you can't take these home. So I do expect you to use classroom time. So anyways, guys, good luck with everything. I hope that everything, this class is going to be exciting and engaging for you. And if you have any recommendations, good or bad, please, honestly, put them in the comments box for me. It will be tied to you, but I do appreciate good and bad. If something is not good, I appreciate that comment just as much as you telling me how good something is. But I do like honesty. I am requesting honesty. All right, guys, well, enjoy the rest of your 3D game lab. Good luck, everybody.